Hey, it's Calista, and I am with Keshi.
Hi, I'm Keshi. Nice to meet you guys.
He's been performing for 2 days in KL. Today is the last day.
Yes, that's right.
So how was last night?
Last night was incredible. The energy is amazing as always. I feel like I get asked a lot like what the difference is like overseas audiences versus, the ones back home. And I guess I'm fortunate enough to say like it's all kind of been equally as exciting every single show. There hasn't really been a dull show yet. So yeah, it's been incredible.
I was like looking through your music on YouTube and everything, and if I'm not mistaken, your song Right Here has the most music video views.
I think so. I think, yeah. I think it's either that one or Blue. I can't remember which music video has the most views. Yeah.
Well, for Right Here, did you expect that one to be the most? Like, which music video was your favorite?
No. My personal favorite music video is for Touch. I feel like it was so beautifully shot and done by a dear friend of mine, the late Sebastian Stagui, and I watch it all the time, and I just think about how proud I am of our work for that one. Right Here is such a funny story because the director Kenji Chong, he and I were in New York for tour. Oh my god, we were in New York for tour back in like 2019, and we had like one off night, and he took his camera and we basically searched up telephone booths around New York City, and they were getting rid of all of them. That year. So we found one of the last standing ones, and we were like, we should shoot a video here like tonight. So it was really simple, really low budget, but I mean, I feel like it resonated with fans. So yeah.
You recorded a song for Marvel's Shang-Chi.
Right.
Okay, it's called War with Heaven.
Right.
But which other movie franchise would be your dream franchise?
John Wick.
Oh, didn't even finish
I love John Wick. It's like my favorite movie franchise like to ever exist. I remember, so I've seen a lot of like action kung fu movies. Like my dad loved watching them growing up. But yeah, right? But when I watched John Wick like in my adulthood, I was like, oh dang, like action can be done in this like high intense adrenaline way too. And the plot doesn't really like matter quite as much as like the cinematography and the choreography is just like so fast and intense. I loved it.
So this is a fan question.
Yeah.
So you've got your family zodiac signs tattooed on your arms.
That's right. Yeah. Actually on my chest.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Are you huge on astrology?
I'm not that big on astrology. I really enjoyed the symbolism of it. So Scorpio, Aquarius, and Aries are my family's zodiac signs. So for my dad, my mom, and my brother.
Okay, so do you don't go and do like your birth chart stuff?
No, I mean I have met some like close friends who have been really into astrology who've tried to convince me to like ask my mom like when I was born so they could just do it for me, but I just couldn't be bothered to do it. But yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's like super huge on TikTok right now.
Right, true. Or I mean I feel like it'll be eternally huge, Yeah.
And you're also known as much for your style and fashion as you are for music. So do you tie it into your music somehow, or do you change your aesthetic?
I feel like so this has been the first real album where like I've had like a full sort of vision for how everything is like cohesively with style and fashion and music video direction and everything. I'm really proud of it. So hopefully for the next records we can have something equally as cohesive, but opening up a new chapter sort of a thing. It's not like I think about fashion as I'm making the music, but for everything to kind of shift together would be like my ideal. Yeah.
So naturally stylish.
Naturally stylish.
And I also heard that you don't really have an interest in eating. Like you're not a big foodie.
I'm not a big foodie. I kind of eat for food is fuel to me. I mean, I don't hate good food, but I don't mind bad tasting food. I'll just like eat so that I can get by. But it's more about like the act of setting time aside to eat. Like is hard for me because I feel like once I get into something, it's hard for me to pull away from it. And by the time I know it's like midnight and I haven't eaten anything all day, that's kind of more what it is. Yeah.
Okay, well, you've been in Malaysia for like a little while now, like a few days, right?
Right.
Have you tried any Malaysian food that might change your mind?
Honestly, I have been pretty isolated to the hotel and the venue, so I cannot pretend as if I've had a chance to have authentic Malaysian food. But if you had one to recommend, what would you recommend that I have?
Well, our national dish technically is nasi lemak. So if you haven't tried that yet, definitely go and try that.
Okay, I will make an effort to go and try that.
Do you like spicy food?
I do like spicy food.
Okay, so that's perfect.
There we go. We'll try.
And before I let you go, because I know you have to run to your show, what can fans expect for 2023?
2023, well, I am actually still going to be touring in 2023. I'll be hitting Europe and the United States another time over and going back into the studio to go work on the second album. So hopefully you guys can expect some music in between then.
All right. right. Well, I can't wait for that. I can't wait to see you perform tonight.
For sure, can't wait to perform for you.
And I think it's going to be a great show.
Great, thank you guys
Thank
so
you so much,
much.
Keshi.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Yeah.
you.